Hey guys, welcome to another episode of GEEKAMANIACS. I'm your host, Mark Sylvester, and in today's episode I'm going to be looking at this book that you see right here. And you may be thinking, Mark, why have you got a book on the table here? Well, basically, as it was my birthday recently, I'm a huge Ninja Turtles nut, as you probably all know. The fact that I always try to put Ninja Turtles into every episode of GEEKAMANIACS, which I have succeeded, by the way. Go me. Basically, my sister-in-law and my brother bought me the Ninja Turtles book, which is basically Kevin Eastman's Ninja Turtles Artobiography. Who basically, if you don't know, Kevin Eastman was, or is, basically one of the creators of Ninja Turtles along with Peter Laird. They both created it, so I thought I'll show you guys the book, show you guys the amazing artwork they've done for the series, and it gives you information about him and how he started making comics, who his main influences are, and just some amazing artwork. So then guys, yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the book as much as I do. And here's the book, everyone, in all of its glory. Well, basically the book, as you can tell, is Kevin Eastman's autobiography. And you may be wondering, Mark, where does this amazing cover come from? Well, basically, in the mid to late 80s, Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird were basically recolouring all of the original Ninja Turtles comic books that they created back in 1984. And this is the front cover of Volume 4 of those series. Because basically, Volume 1 was issues 1 to 3, Volume 2, I think, was like the other issues and that sort of thing, basically. And you may be wondering, Mark, why do Michelangelo, Leonardo, Raphael and Donatello all wear red? Why aren't they having their usual orange, blue, red and purple? Well, basically, in the original comic books, they all wore red, as you guys can tell here. So basically, to sell the series, to sell the toys and that sort of thing, they had to give them different colours. Basically, it will help differentiate between the turtles, and then it will help people actually go out and buy the toys, because why would anyone want to buy four of the same thing? The only difference is the different weapons. So that's why they ended up doing the different toys. So then they each had the different colours and the different skin tones, because original toys, they were like different skin tones. For example, my Leonardo toy here was actually more of a green, while the other one's more of a brownie sort of green and that sort of thing. So yes, that's why I did it. And now I'm going to show you guys the amazing book. As you can tell, this is basically some artwork for the fifth Turtle, Kirby, who was basically going to be made up for the fourth movie, because they were in production meetings, that sort of thing, with, can't remember who it was, about making a full film, which technically then became Nick's Mutation in a sense, because that had a fifth Turtle, so maybe that's kind of where they got the fifth Turtle for Venus came in, so I don't know. This is just some artwork of basically the stuff that he does, his heavy metal, other than Ninja Turtles, Kevin Eastman did. And this is just basically some artwork of the first Ninja Turtle, of one of the first Ninja Turtles ever created, basically, because they were like playing with each other and drawing the pictures. And this is just a big thank you to the awesome Peter Laird. He was the person who created the Ninja Turtles with Kevin Eastman, who ended up selling the Turtles to Viacom for 60 million. I think it was 60 million, I can't exactly remember the amount. And yeah, and basically this is just a quote that says, "If people didn't dare to dream and labour for what they love, I wouldn't be here." You might be wondering, Mark, why is it sounding so weird when you read? I'm actually reading this upside down, so yeah. And here is just some stuff to do with Kevin Eastman himself, and where he was brought up and that sort of thing, and how he got into art, because he's always been into his art and his drawings. And this is his great uncle, great grandpa, I can't exactly remember which one it was, and it's basically saying that he came from England and had his own like book of art, that he had basically a lot of people in like museums, that sort of thing, had a lot of his artwork, and how, you know, even his ancestor was into art and drawing, so that's kind of, you know, thing for him. This is just some artwork of pictures of the Ninja Turtles, the first like Ninja Turtles sketch, another Ninja Turtles sketch, for them together here, just different sketches. And basically in the Mirage Turtle, this is basically the birth of the Turtles, the house that they both lived at when they were doing the Turtles. And this is just some artwork of the Shredder and them in the Mirage Studios and the very first issues that were made, and just the different pictures here, and something to tell you guys about the first issue coming out. Guys, read this, you know, it's Ninja Turtles by Eastman and Laird, you know, go read it, guys. Which, if you haven't read any original comic books, definitely do, they are amazing. A lot more different to the cartoons, a lot more violent and a lot more adult orientated, but they're very good. the best comics I've ever read. And this is just some artwork of all four. You've got Leonardo, Raphael, Michelangelo, Donatello. This is them at different places. This is them at Comic Con. This is them at Playmates in '98 when they were basically doing the toys. This is just some awesome artwork. This is them with their agent showing the toys and the Ninja Turtles and that sort of thing. Because then basically this is how the Ninja Turtles became the biggest thing in the world. And it's got loads of different artwork. Got the first thing of Casey, just more artwork. Then you got them on the set with Jim Henson when they did the first movie, who, as you guys probably know, is the creator of the Muppets and Sesame Street. God rest his soul, rest in peace. And then you've got just some different pictures and some different notes about the first comic book and different like stages, like storyboarding and that kind of thing. Same here. We've got just different storyboards. You've got different thumbnails. You've got some different artwork of how it originally started from one thing to another thing. Just some amazing artwork. Then you've got some other thumbnails and some more thumbnails here of like the first issue, which is some amazing stuff. First issue, great book. Then you've got some more thumbnails and some more concepts and different clothing, that sort of thing for the different turtles. Then you've got some more panels from book one and that sort of thing. So these are all from book one. This is the first appearance from the Shredder. Them attacking the Shredder. No, it's not the Shredder, sorry. That's actually part of the Purple Dragons at the beginning of the comic. And then this is some more stuff of them against the Shredder, and this is them leaving after the fight with the Shredder. Some amazing stuff. Then you got book two, which is some amazing artwork because you got the Mousers here. The Mousers, you got basically the front cover of the second comic. Great comic. Then you got some more like thumbnails, some more concepts, some loads of different awesome artwork. You got some just a panel of a book. You got some other panels, some other more thumbnails, and some other awesome stuff. You got some more thumbnails here for issue 2. Some more artwork and thumbnails. Same here as well, thumbnails, and you got the final inks because they also do comic books. They do it in pencil, then ink, and then they colour it in. But the original comic books are all black and white, and then they recoloured it in for later on. This is just the finished art version of when they first meet April after defeating the Mousers and saving her. This is some more, mate. This is some artwork and stuff for book 3. Some more amazing artwork and thumbnails. Some more thumbnails, which is some amazing stuff. You know, some thumbnails and some sketches and some ink stuff. Then you've got some other stuff as well from like book 3 and book 2 and that sort of thing. Book 4. Then you've got. This is basically because they also do as well for the shows, they did like side issues, which is basically the first one, which is Raphael, which is basically the first appearance of Casey Jones. Awesome character Casey Jones is. You've got some awesome other stuff. You've got some more tones, like adding tone to the story, because they like using a lot of shadows, and you've also got here. This is the final bit, and then this is the bit with the pencils, and you've got the inks, and then you've got the tones, which is basically adding more to the comic book and adding more shadows and that sort of thing. So more thumbnails and some tones and pencils and that sort of thing. This is some more. This is the same panel again. You've got some other tones from the same comic book and that sort of thing. You've got some more pencils, tones, that sort of thing. You know, amazing artwork. Just the work these two put into the comic books were just amazing. And Jim Lawson as well. He did some amazing stuff. And this is like some galleries that he did. This is just like the different first Ninja Turtles, first issue, first film, I believe. Yeah, this is like from the kind of the first issue, kind of based on this first kind of film kind of thing. Because basically the first film was based off a lot of the original Ninja Turtles comics, usually from like issue 1 to, I guess, like issue 1 and 2 and 3 and parts of City at War and Return to New York. Not City at War, sorry, City, Return to New York. Some amazing stuff. Some more artwork. Like this is from an issue from like issue 5. This one is, or issue 4. No, issue 5. This is from. You got the different colours of the different texts. You got like the blues, the orange and reds, and the blues again. The different shades of colours. Then you got some more artwork here. More like. Then you got some amazing pictures here. When you got the turtles saving April. Some amazing stuff. Then you got like the issue 3 like stuff, and you got some more issue 3. You got the Raphael, and you got some more just amazing artwork here. Like this piece here is just amazing. You got Splinter and the Turtles fighting against the Shredder. Some amazing artwork Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird done. So yeah, some amazing artwork. Then you got some more pictures here. Just amazing. Just this amazing artwork. It's just beautiful. You got some more amazing artwork here. Turtles against the Triceratons. This is just basically how they did it. So you got the pencils, the inks, and the shading stuff. And then you got here just a full final piece. And then here you got the Turtles fighting against Triceraton alien kind of things again. You got book 4, which is basically them going into TGRI or TCRI or TGCI or how you want to pronounce it. It's had so many different names, it's unreal. You've got different more thumbnails of book 4, and you've got it inked and that sort of thing, amazing. Same thing here, thinking about how he worked on all the different panels and the amount of work and stuff it went into toning it and inking it and penciling it and that sort of thing. And you've got some sketches from book 4 of what the Triceratons would look like. Actually, sorry, book 5's here, it says, sorry, there. Book 5, you've got all the different stuff here. Amazing work. Same here as well, you've got the awesome stuff here. Same here, more awesome stuff. Same here, more amazing artwork, basically showing you how he went from inks to thumbnails and that sort of thing. More work. This is now book 6. This is the Turtles on the Triceraton planet. More just amazing artwork. More amazing artwork. I'm kind of going through this now because I don't want to show you everything because I want you guys to get the book because it's that good. You guys definitely should. And this is them when they first get Splinter back after he was being captured and taken away. So yeah, it's really weird. That's all they want is to save their father. This is book 7 and some amazing artwork as well. This is the book of Michelangelo when it's based around Christmas with him and the cat. Here's some thumbnails and some inks and snows and that sort of thing, and how they did the snow and how they toned the snow and inked it and penciled it and that sort of thing. For snow, I guess it can be quite hard, so it just shows just how good of artists both of them are that they're able to do this. Michelangelo stuff, and you've got some awesome pictures. Then you got them with Christmas, Michelangelo gave all the kids the toys. Then you got Gallery 2, which is this picture here is amazing because you've got the 4 turtles with Leonardo in the background with a ninja, and it's just this artwork here. It's just amazing. You got some more artwork here. You got some awesome sketches of the 3 turtles. You've got Raphael and Donatello. Sorry. You got that's amazing. You got another picture here. The turtles against the Shredder. How it originally started from like getting partly inked and then getting toned. You got some more artwork from like comics like 4 to 7 or 4 to 8. You got some more artwork here. As you can tell, I haven't really read some of the issues recently, so I might get a bit confused in the numbers. Then you got some more amazing artwork here. You got the Michelangelo coloured. You got Turtle Soup, which is basically like a book of a load of different like side stories, stuff in Ninja Turtles in one. I've got one of them. If you got one of the later ones, and you got some more covers and just some more amazing artwork. Just this one here is just amazing. Just the amount of detail they went into as well for the turtles is just so good. You got some more different panels, different coloured sketches, different ink sketches, different stuff. Some more here, so you've got the different way they did it, like kind of semi-inked, more inked, toned, and you actually got it coloured in. Same thing here, different pictures as well, just some amazing artwork. You got some here, some amazing artwork there, some here, just some other amazing artwork that you did for the Donatello issue. And some more, this is Leonardo's issue, which is basically him fighting against the Foot Clan and the Shredder returning. And this is such a great story. just the different thumbnails. This is basically what was based in the original movie, where it was actually Raphael who was attacked, not Leonardo. They changed around some of the stuff, because they put some instances from the cartoon, and also put some instances in from the original comics as well. So they kind of put both the TV show and Mirage comics together, so they kind of melded it, and it's such a great film. I know Empire gave it 3 stars recently on the Blu-ray thing, but I think it deserves at least a 4 or 5 stars because it is a great film. And it's Sam Rockwell's in it, so is Paige Turco, and Alicia, I can't remember his last name. But I'm sure you guys can comment and let me know what his last name is. Then you got the final inks. This is basically Leonardo when he was just been attacked and thrown through the table by them telling him that the Shredder's back. Which at the time the Shredder was actually dead, and everyone was like, "Fuck, he's back." Which is probably my favourite story in all of comic books. Just this whole story. And it just shows how good they are, that this whole story has made into an amazing film, which at one point was actually the highest grossing, independent film of all time. So this is some more artwork of book 10. Well, it actually was book 7, because book 7, 8 and 9, which I've actually never read, were based off that weird alien woman, but I can't remember her. But I have no idea what her name is, because I've actually never read those comic books yet. This is some more amazing pictures from book 10, some thumbnails. This is them getting through the house, which was an amazing thing. And then you've got, as you can tell here, the Shredder's back. You've got Casey Jones saying, "Gongala, Gongala!" It's an amazing book. You've got book 11 where they're back at Casey Jones's grandma's house, and after fleeing New York because April's apartment got blown up by the Shredder. This is more book 11. Just some amazing artwork here. Like, you got some inks, you got the final inks and that sort of thing. Just some amazing stuff. You've got Gallery 3. This is April O'Neil just by herself with the turtles in the background and Casey. The amazing artwork here is just beautiful. Some more amazing artwork. This is basically the cover to book 1 when they originally did it. Book 1, this is like a sort of thing about, Ninja Turtle cartoon is now on TV, that sort of thing. It's kind of great that they kind of used both the comics with the cartoon, which, to be honest, the cartoon is how I got into Turtles, and I always loved that cartoon. This is the code for the second collection book. This is the book 3. This is book 4, basically the front cover, which is this is an amazing picture. If I could buy this picture, I probably would hang it up, because I think it is that beautiful. Just how detailed and everything else about it as well is just so beautiful, man. Brings a tear to your eye just how good the artwork is. And this is another one as well. Some more books, just another picture. This is an amazing picture as well. We've basically got the turtles in street clothes, kind of a homage to the original cartoon, with them in the trench coat and the hat, all holding Tommy guns, kind of 1930s kind of feel. This is them fighting against a Shredder, Casey Jones and April O'Neil again, and you've got book 8. Some more different artwork and that kind of thing. Some more and more artwork. But it might have been it was book 7. Some more amazing artwork. This is him doing loads of different sketches for the comic books and that kind of thing. It's just some amazing sketches. And I might be flicking through these, as I said before. I want you guys to definitely buy this book, or at least read it for yourself, because it is amazing. And you've got the different sketches and the pencils and the inks and that kind of thing. Just some beautiful, beautiful stuff. And you've got some other stuff as well, some more sketches. You've got the movie, because they basically adapted the movie into a comic book, so this is all the thumbnails and the sketches and that kind of thing, what they did for the movie. Same thing as well, thumbnails here as well. Some amazing stuff. This is basically an amazing picture for movie 1, them against the foot. Some more thumbnails. More thumbnails and the final panel toned inked of New York. And this is basically them returning to New York after being away at Casey Jones's cabin. Here's them doing different training and that kind of thing. This is Gallery 4, which is different art and stuff that you can tell them with Bruce Lee. There's some amazing artwork as well. You've got some amazing artwork here and some here as well. This is basically the front cover to the original, or one of the front covers to what basically the comic book adaptation of the first film. Amazing. Also as well, I'd love to get this done as a picture on my wall. This picture would be amazing as well. Just look at the amount of detail there is in this picture. It's just amazing, just this one here. This is actually the cover to the first comic book. Amazing stuff. This is kind of a for cover thing to movie 3, which if you get a chance do not watch. As a big Turtle fan as I am, don't watch that film. It is pretty shit. This is some more art as well, and some more other art. Some more art. This is them art for body count. I've got a body count for this cover. Body counts are kind of a more violent sort of in the Turtles kind of comics. This is a kind of a thing to the cartoon. Some other art. This is them devices women, which I thought was quite funny. Some more art. It's based on City of War when Karai first appears. Those sort of comic books. Because that's the first comic book I actually read in Ninja Turtles, was a book when Karai first appeared. Some amazing inks and thumbnails. Some amazing inks. Some more inks. More body count stuff. More body count thumbnails and that kind of thing. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. More body count stuff, and more body count stuff. More amazing pictures of sketches that he's done. This is sketches for some of the Archie comics, because the original cartoon was turned into Archie comics, which, you know, Keith and Peter Laird did the covers for. As you can tell just by the amazing artwork here. Pencil, and it was inked. Some amazing stuff. Got some more here as well, more sort of covers done based on Archie. So this is based off the Return of the Shredder cartoon episode. And this is some other stuff, and this is just basically him thanking us for reading it, and special thanks to different people. This is him now, or last year, in his studio. And this is basically the back. This is the same thing again about the fifth turtle. And this is the back cover. So here's the back cover. So I hope you guys enjoyed my little review kind of thing of the book. So if you guys aren't a Ninja Turtles fan, or if you're a Ninja Turtles fan, definitely get the book, because it is an amazing book. Just the amount of amazing artwork there is in this whole book, as you can tell just by like stuff like this and 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 stuff like this. So definitely, yeah, definitely read it. I'm not saying it's amazing, but because I'm a biased and Turtles fan, which technically I am, kind of set, but then at the same time it is an amazing book. So yeah, I hope you guys definitely get a chance to read it, or if not, at least buy it, or if you can't buy it, at least download it, I suppose. Because you can probably buy it from a torrent, but if you get a chance to look at it, definitely do. It is an amazing book. I hope you guys enjoyed my little thing here. So thanks guys, take care and good night.